Welcome to BTSI Show, and welcome to 2020. I'm your host, Christopher J. Which means bad news to certain people. They thought I will stay in 2019. Nope, I made it. Glory to God. I'm here. Since we're giving out praises, like I said, thank you God to have me and my family made it to 2020. Also, the last live video I did, I'm fairly surprised. Like I said, I have zero expectations when I put out a video, so that's why I'm not hurt by the views. Like I said, I'm really here for the comments, so we can go back and forth and talk. But the T.I. Tiny on the Red Table Talk episode, like I said, with zero expectations, to just wake up one day and saw I have 1,000 views, 2,000 to 15 to 20. Now, the last time I checked, was at 32,000 views. That's all because of y'all. And to that, I do want to say thank you. I love you. Let's keep it going. Watch, comment, subscribe. Let's do it again all in 2020. Now, somebody asked me, what is my New Year's resolution? My New Year's resolution, I got a handful. Accomplished my 2019 New Year's resolution. Accomplished my 2018 New Year's resolution to 2017 to 2016. Going back, all the way to, I don't know, probably when I first got my own spot, which was 2015. So yeah, I'm about 5 years behind on this resolution stuff. But I only got two that I'm really focused on. First and foremost, my health, which means I have cut out a lot of junk food, a lot of fast food. Instead of cereal, I eat oatmeal. Even though it's hard and tempting to get pizza, hot dogs, burgers, all this extra stuff, I get salad. I'll go right over to Costco and get a salad. I eat that like twice a day. So health. And not only that, we're changing up my diet. I also go to the gym 3 times a week. But yeah, that's the first New Year resolution. That's probably one of the most important things I got to do this year, is to really focus on my health. Now, let's get to the main New Year's resolution. Like I said I was going to do last year. When people do their top 50 list, it's their personal favorites. And I'll go as far as to say this. No one has listened to every single album, song from song, bar from bar. And they're able to give it either a letter grade or a number grade. Ever since Beyonce's Lemonade, for those who's been following me, I can listen to each song. I can give you a grade on each song, calculate everything together, and then I can present you with a percentage. Each song, I grade each album by 3 criteria: your lyrics, the delivery, and the production. So let me give you a good example of why all 3 are important versus just leaving one out. What's that J. Cole album, EP, whatever? For Your Eyes, or whatever the case, whatever that album is. It was right out there, Forest Hill Drive. The lyrics were, it was there and it's not subpar. Well, it was there. The delivery was eh. And here's why I say that. Because the production of that album was so god awful. I have to say it. J. Cole fans, stands, whatever. Don't come at me. Like I said, Forest Hill Drive was a classic, and I'll go as far as to say I like the KOD album. Matter of fact, I give it a 90-something when I graded it. But that For Your Eyes, whatever that album's called, no, I hated that album. I know everybody's entitled to their how they feel. But guess what? When I do this grading stuff, this is the end all be all. Lyrics, delivery, production. Now, people say, well, you're doing this. What's the difference between master list and your favorite? It's real easy. Who do you relate to more? Now, before I do this list, because I'm going to really reset my mind on everything, and I'm more than capable of doing that. That's nothing to me. Your favorite rapper could be Jay-Z because how relatable he is. I hate to tell y'all this. Don't act like Eminem can bar that nigga up. Y'all don't believe me? Jay-Z has to rap inside of a boundaries. So it's very relatable. What boundary does Eminem got? Talk about, I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me, go to war with the Mormon. Take a bath with the Catholics, the holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under logger. I ain't never heard that from Jay-Z. But like I said, it's all about who you're more relatable to, which turns out to be your favorite. That's why you have these top 50 lists where you're looking like, huh? You got Lil Pump over who? But like I said, that's who your favorite rapper is, who you're more relatable to. What are they talking about that hits you right here? This list is simply based off of lyrics, delivery, and production. Nothing more, nothing less. So that way when people come out with their list, that's just their favorites. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through every album, every song, every bar, every track, all of that. We're going to get the Master 50 list. And I'm only doing solo studio albums. I don't want to hear nothing about an EP. I don't want to hear nothing about a mixtape, even though it's the same damn thing. Because all that, to me, is just practice. Because that's the only reason why you put out EPs, to get ready for your LP, your studio album. Lil Wayne's the greatest mixtape rapper that I can think of. I call that practice in the gym. And he has a lot of legendary practices when he works out. But what about your studio album, though? That's what I'm here for. That's the regular season game. That's a playoff game. That's a championship game. That's what we're here for. You could do all the mixtapes, all that extra stuff. Show me your studio album. Because your EP is telling me what you've been working on to get ready for game day. It's a damn shame when you put all your energy to practice, you got nothing to show up when it's bright lights cut on. Oh, and another thing, joint albums, I'm not counting that neither. Sorry. Now, I know people want to say Speaker Box and Love Below. Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm going to have to get back to you guys when that time comes. But I'm leaning towards no on that one. So more than likely, Under 2000 will not be on this list. Even though Big Boy has a studio album, he's not going to be on this list because I need at least, there's a minimum of albums I do need. I'm looking at probably 2. Maybe, no, take that back. I need 3. Because you have your rookie album, your sophomore album, your third album. Oh, you need to get all the kinks out of your system. It's time to go. So I need 3 studio albums. And one last thing, the Biggie and Tupac thing. You have to be alive during the times of the release of your studio albums. A. Or B. All the lyrics were done. The production was done. Everything was done. All you needed was to release it. So I don't want no postpartum albums, all that extra stuff. Give me your minimum 3 studio albums when you were alive. So, like I said, I don't know Biggie and Tupac's discography off the top of my head like that, but if it's 3 and they were alive, I'll grade it. If not, you're not going to be on this top 50 list. Sorry. So I know people say, why are you doing this list? Because when you go through people's lists, there's no criteria to it. And people can, and also, if they do a criteria, they want to add things that have nothing to do with music. Ain't no bigger artist in the last 10 years than Drake. I'll go out and say it. Artist of the decade is Drake. You can't tell me what his contributions from his albums to his features, just an all-around guy. Drake is the artist. But Drake is not a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. When it's time for Kendrick Lamar to put an album, Drake gets the backseat. Period. Because one person can bar somebody to death. And guess who that is? Like I said, Drake is the greatest artist of the decade, but he's not a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. I am so sorry to break some of y'all hearts in 2020. That's just a fact. So, with that being said, y'all remember that one list that got everybody up in a uproar? Like I said, Joe Budden is my guy, but when I first saw this list, I'm just off a knee-jerk reaction. Joe is not number 3. That's my guy. The JBP is the shit. If you don't got Spotify, you are bugging. But I had to stop myself and say this. As many times you listen to this podcast, and they always talk about mood music, Joe Budden's mixtapes, I just think to myself, he's talking about the entire totality. Where's your studio albums at, though? He only got one mood music as a studio album from the last time I checked. So, with me just sitting on that from then till sometime in 2019, when I put out that one video, I said to myself, I need to go through this entire list, including Joe Budden, and I'm going to listen to every single studio album they all have to offer. Solo studio albums. I don't care how many mixtapes, I don't care how many EPs, I don't care how many joint projects, studio albums. Remember, Gucci Mane put out over 100 projects. I kind of believe that. Only 15 or 16 of those were studio albums last time I checked. So that means I got to listen to all 15 of them bitches. No offense, Gucci. So, I'm going to get to work. This week, Jay-Z. Next week, Nas. The week after that, Joe Budden. That's the top 3. So, let's go ahead. Like I said, this is going to be one entertaining year. But you'll see. Other than that, I am Christopher J. I will talk to you guys later on in the week. Peace out.